That's why you gotta never let them see you down, see you down. Oh, oh, hey. Gotta smile while you're hurting. Just whistle while you're working.
Monty Gray from God. This is a happy Valentine's special. This will be a Valentine's special for you all. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys. Most likely this will be posted up on Sunday, Valentine's Day, and I know I do it early, so I just wanted to let you guys know Happy Valentine's Day, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, the first thing first is I see that you guys liked in my Walmart. Some of you, it's a good amount of you that liked in my Walmart. 5 things that I hated about working at Walmart. So I decided to add 5 more things that I hated about working when it came down to the customers. Okay, it's 5 more things, all because I felt that that video got a lot of views, and I felt that let me just do it again to just let you guys know more about the store, more things I have to go through. Thank you all for watching my videos, and I really appreciate that. If you have any suggestions, do comment below, share, like, and comment. Thank you for watching my videos. Okay, number one thing that I did not like was when the customer would come into the store with a food stamp card. Yes, their food stamp card. They would swipe it. They have about 2-3 carts of food, and they would swipe it. And this happened a lot. They would swipe the card, and it wouldn't work. So they kind of looking crazy, and they have an attitude towards you as if you took the money out the car. I'm looking like, can you please call the car so we can see what was going on? And they just call, and they have like a stank attitude, like we went shopping with them and we used the card while standing at the register or something. But anywho, they call and they find out that Billy used the card and never told them that he was going to use the card. And that was something for me that I really got irritated of with them food stamp cards most of the time, getting all that food, then we have to try to put all the food back because they weren't able to get it all. This happened a lot. So it's about like 2-3 carts of food that we have to send back, and they have to reshop. They have to put all that stuff back because she said she's gonna come back, but then she ended up saying, no, I'm not coming back, because they ended up finding out that they didn't have the amount on their card. The second thing that I did not like about working at Walmart was it was people, this is at most jobs, but this happened a lot at Walmart. It was people that would come in the store, you're on the register, and that you're sitting there, you're helping them out and doing all that. Next thing you know, the register closed. The drawer register closed. And they got a $20 bill. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But first, let me help you out with your situation. Let me help you scan all your stuff before I open. You know, the register is going to take time for the register to open. Soon as the register open, they want to bring out 2 $20 bills. Well, can you give me a change for this? And can you give me this? I had to tell the customer, like, 1 second, I'm doing this one at a time. I'm not finna do that and then I'll be giving you more back than what I'm supposed to give you. That's the whole goal. They want to go to the register to figure out if they can get more money out of you than what they supposed to get out of you. So they break out with 120, then they come out with, can you break this 100? I'm looking at them, wait a minute. I'm doing this one at a time. I'm not finna do that because I know what you're doing. So then I said, when I get done with this one first, the $20 you won't change for it, then I'll do the 100. And they look at me like, oh wow, she's a good one. And so I guess they go to another line that they can do that to the next time. But that's number 2 thing I didn't like. The number 3 thing that I didn't like was, as I always say for most jobs, is that when you're on the register at Walmart, is there are more than one person that get on your register. And this happened a lot. We had a lot of people that will get on our registers that didn't know how to count. And once again, whoever's on your register that did not know how to count, everybody gets blamed for that. That was something I didn't like. I felt like, how you going to blame us all for what one person's mistake was? You know, and why don't you just look on the camera and see how much that person gave out that they were not supposed to give out. Don't just assume it was us. You know, don't assume it's all as one. Like, well, y'all always on the register, y'all all going down. And I feel like that's not right, because that's not fair for the ones that do know how to count and know how to give out the correct amount of money. The number 4 thing that I did not like about working at Walmart was, okay, this is my experience of what I actually entailed. I don't know how this happened, but it happened. Okay, it was a customer that came into the store. She ended up having all this money or whatever the case, and she basically was giving fake 20s. Okay, So we always have to make sure we lift the 20 up and make sure that it is the real deal. At least I do it all the time. I don't care what color you is. I did that all the time. So I lift it up, look at it, but it wasn't me. It was on another register, and I looked at it or whatever the case. They looked at it, and they have Daffy Duck. No lie, it had Daffy Duck in the middle of the circle of the $20 bill. Then she had the nerve to say, "Oh, it came from the money center." The money center said, "Wait a minute, we wasn't really open yet. So how did it come for us?" Then she said, "No, it came from the bank. I didn't mean the money center. It came from the bank." We looking like, how's that possible? The bank won't give you that. She said, "But I didn't get it. Someone else did." Just all these excuses. But it had Daffy Duck in the middle. Like, to lift it up, you see Daffy Duck. I was like, I couldn't believe she thought she was going to get away with that. And she could have if you didn't look at it and check and make sure. She could have got away with it. She got arrested on the spot. Just to let you know, they called the police, and she got arrested on these spots. You guys. The number five thing that I did not like about working at Walmart was, what was the last thing? When it came down to breaks, especially as being a cashier. The main thing I didn't like about when you are a cashier is when you cannot take your break the way you're supposed to. So sometimes they want you to stay on the register the whole time, and sometimes you end up passing up your lunch, and that's when they got started getting lawsuits. They started getting lawsuits from Walmart because of the fact of them not allowing us to go on lunch on time. So we have to wait for the next person, and then when they get packed, it's hard for us to take our lunch and breaks. So that was the biggest thing that I just really couldn't deal with, was the fact that I had to stand there all day long and check people out. And then when it's time for my lunch, I couldn't take my lunch on time, or I had to wait longer, or I had to not end up taking it, or whatever the case was. That stuff really made me mad because it was like, this is part of work policy. How you not gonna let us take our lunch, all because the next person will come back on time, or whatever the case it is of it being packed, you know. So that was another thing that I did not like about working at Walmart. Was not able to take my breaks on time, so I ended up having to wait for the next person. And and they're very strict about that. That's the reason why a lot of us would cut our lights off and people would get upset. But when it was time to go, it was time to go. Ain't no way we gonna continue to stand there when there's more than one cashier and they just leave and ditch us, and we could just stand there and just take it constantly. And that's something I did not like at all. Those are my five more things I did not like about working at Walmart. I thank you guys for watching, and this should be Sunday that's posted. So happy Valentine's Day to you all, and I love you. Put some suggestions that below in the comment section that you think more videos I should do, or whatever the case is. I love you. I thank you. God bless, and good day.